dying inside, I'm losing it. It doesn't get easy feeling this way. I can't make sense of all this pain. I'm losing it, I'm dying inside, I'm losing it. You're always on my mind. It doesn't get easy feeling this way. I can't make sense of all this pain. I'm losing it.
Yo, welcome back to the bakery. I am A. Jones, and you are listening to Hippy Life Podcast.
Hey.
To my right here, I have young Hippy.
What's good, everybody? How you doing today?
And then a little bit further to the right, we got Dime Daddy.
Dime Daddy in the house. What's up, y'all?
Hey, and for our special guest today, we have Wrangler Dan and Josiah.
What's good?
What up, fellas? How you guys doing today?
Good. How's everyone doing tonight?
Hey, nice to have you in the bakery, man. How you guys like it so far?
I'm baked like a mug. vibes are dope, bro.
We get that a lot.
You can't fake good vibes. You can't fake realness.
We don't try to fake anything in here either. So
dope.
Thank you, sir.
thank you guys for coming on through, man. We really appreciate it.
Stoked to be here.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's been a week, as usual. Just take some time and reflect on the last week here. What we got going on. Jay, you can start.
Well, see, I feel like every week I'm bitching about something. Like every week I'm just bitching, but this week
Here we go again.
I gotta just. I got to because Cowboy's the one who pointed it out, so I have to just talk about it because I wasn't gonna talk about it. But I just experienced some some real racist shit, I should say. You know, in the past week. I go up to the QT by my crib like faithfully every day to buy blunts, like straight up. I'm there like if not every day, every other day. So one day I walk in after school in my chef uniform and I hear the dude like single me out like checkered pants, make sure you ID him, like out loud. Like, bro, first of all, if you're gonna single me out, don't make it to where I could hear it. You feel me? Like that's just fucked up. So I get up there, you know what I'm saying? I already have my ID out. Same guy who sells me the blunts every single day. I don't know what made it different. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So then I go in there this next, like, it was probably Thursday or Wednesday morning. Get my blunts. Same dude. He's like, you got your ID today? I was like, nah, bro, I forgot. You know, I usually never show my ID at QT. I don't know what was different about last week, but the nigga wouldn't sell me the blunts. So I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why are y'all playing with me? I come here every day. Not once do you guys ID me every single day. And now, like, these past couple of days, like, the one in the morning was whatever. But when the nigga singled me out, like, out loud, checkered pants, ID him. Like, what the fuck is the point of that? So that was about it. I mean, I just felt singled out and weird. Like, it was a bad vibe. Like, you shouldn't really be treating people that walk into your store and bring you business that way. Like, if you got something to say about them amongst your coworkers, say it amongst your coworker, you know what I'm saying? Like, tap them on the shoulder. Don't just yell that shit out for people in the whole store to hear. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. It could just be me, though. Y'all sitting here looking like I'm just bitching per usual.
No.
I'm high. I'm
hydrated.
That is not it.
I feel that way. Having tattoos and, like, walking in stores and, like, I don't know.
No,
I promise you. Whenever I walk around, like sometimes if it's because I'm tall, if I'm with someone short, I always get stared at.
Yeah.
Like, I always get singled out. Like I'll walk into a store and I'll hear them be like, "Security check," like the aisle I'm walking down. And like I don't know if I've seen like elderly people will look at me different, like hold their purse tighter.
Yeah.
Or like a man with his wife will like make sure his wife walks on the
It's
inside.
probably the tattoos, man, because you're white.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You're white, man. You know, like, what dime? Her whole neck just broke.
Her hand is raised.
Her whole neck just broke.
Excuse me.
You're white.
Sometimes I just cannot deal with some of the shit that you'll be saying, yo.
For real though, like,
it's not racist. You're white. Like, what
I said, it's the tattoo.
I know, but it's like
the difference is like, because I could understand if Josiah was like, yeah, when I walk into a store, they grab their fucking purse. But like, look at Wrangler. He's like a well-mannered young man. Like, why would you grip your purse around him? You feel me? Like,
that's what I'm saying. So I mean, I feel I feel what you're saying about the whole, like you feel like you attacked racism. What I'm saying is, I feel like I'm like you said, I'm white. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just a perception thing. People look at you and you're judged, and I thought that's the most fucked up thing that happens, in the world. Is like no one gives anybody a shot before you have the first thought. You see the girl that walks around the corner. If she catches your eye, you're either saying something good or you're saying something bad. Like you already are making a judgment. That's how our our minds are fucking.
That's how they're programmed, and it's fucked up.
It's fucked.
And because when you were saying that, another thing that I was thinking I was gonna touch base on before I got distracted it's just the fact.
I started raising my hand.
I was done with the conversation before I even started. But I was gonna say that I wouldn't necessarily say like just immediately race.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like immediately my race had something to do with it. Although it is fucked up for anybody to be singled out like that or make someone make them feel like.
Have you guys seen my
my
chef uniform?
No.
Yeah.
It's so I got black and white checkered pants on, an all white like pressed chef coat on.
This nigga escaped. Check his ID.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way you can
He was in jail.
there's no way like you can see my tattoos are covered, everything's covered. I look professional as fuck. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like I got Nikes on, like that's what? Because of my Nikes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You're
my
gonna
God.
check my ID that.
The first thing that I thought about, because I am very optimistic in thinking, and I just like I try to see things for the better. The first thing I thought was, well, I do this all the time because it makes myself feel better. But
I want to hear
I
this.
said,
Thank y'all for joining.
I just thought, oh damn, y'all forgot.
Octopus brain. Octopus brain. We have not said that. Octopus brain.
It's stupid.
Did you just say a word? Just try to remember to say a random word.
Babies.
So I'm coming here, coming there, going.
Oh, what do we
Fuck,
just say?
I
What did we
forgot.
just say?
Fuck
What did we
it,
just
I
say?
forgot.
All right, I'm gonna remember though. Keep going.
No, but it's funny that like shit like that happens because I was Kohl's. I should expect it from Kohl's. I'm at Kohl's.
See right there, pure judgment.
Exactly.
Right there.
Why?
Hey, I should
You
expect
did
that
the
shit
same
from
thing today,
Kohl's.
doing
Yes,
fucking
exactly.
cold.
But you don't like
You know
it
what
when
I
it's done
expect
to
from
you.
Kohl's? Discounts and
Kohl's.
coupons. That's
Exactly.
what I expect from Kohl's.
Exactly.
So when you go into Ross, what do you expect?
A whole bunch of
When you go to DD's.
not shit.
No
organization.
We're not going to DD.
Shit all over the floor. Shit out of the fucking in the wrong place. All that. No, but check this out. I got the baby. My son. He's like 4 years old. He's sleeping in the stroller, and I'm pushing him around. Me and my girl separated because she went to the women's section. I'm in the men's section. And I got like 20 shirts because I hit the clearance section, bro, and they're like $3. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like,
I ain't even mad at
cha-ching,
you.
bro. So I got like 20 shirts just chilling on top of the fucking the stroller, and I'm like in a white tee because I took my shirt off to try him on, and I noticed this dude, bro, like back and forth, going to the fitting room, going back, getting clothes, back and forth, and I'm like, bro, you've tried on like damn near the whole store already. Like, what the hell? So then I go to the other side of the store just to see like the socks and the underwear and shit. And here he is, bro, looking at belts and wallets and shit. And I'm like, all right. So then I go to,
dumb shit.
yeah, I go to check out, right? And homie's at the register checking out. And I'm like, what kind of shit is this? What kind of system do you have, bro? Like, what is going on? So I walked up to my girl. I'm like, are you ready? I need to hurry up and get to the cash register. I say it out loud to be petty. I need to hurry up and get to the cash register because I feel like I'm being followed.
Damn.
So she's like, all right, let's go. And like, I just can't like wrap my mind around how you can just make people feel so uncomfortable like that when they're trying to bring business, like bring money into your business. Like, it's just so weird that I don't know.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Yes. Back.
Okay, so what I was thinking about the whole QT thing is just like, what if they got cracked down on about not checking IDs?
Yeah, a sting.
You know what I mean? What if it was like,
Liquor board is real.
yeah,
That shit
and what if
real.
it came down
No,
to,
for
we
sure.
understand that you guys know him, but he needs to bring his ID like everyone else. This is policy. This is, and
Right.
it could be that. It could have nothing to do with you. And maybe he was like, hey, that's him. Make sure you check his ID so he knows that he needs to start bringing it. So that
That's
could
true.
be one of those things.
I
Think
get
of
carded
it that
for
way.
jewel pods.
I like
So,
that.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
come
of
on.
it that way.
I
And
like that
I
you
try
just
to
said
think
that.
of shit the other way because it makes me feel
that's
better.
very true.
It
Right.
Being
comforts myself.
optimistic is solid.
he-
That's great. That's
He
great. thinking
did
that
that
way.
because you know,
Right.
just
What
have to
I
have
do
that
is
peace.
that I always have my ID out and I give it to them until they stop asking. Until they
Right,
stop
like, oh,
asking.
you're
At
good.
the
Yeah.
point where they
They've-
stop asking for
That's
it
the point
again.
we were at.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
That's what makes
when
me
he
think
asks
it
see
has
your
to be
point.
some kind of
Doing it again,
crackdown.
doing it again,
Because that
doing it again.
happens. Like sometimes
But-
they have to enforce,
Right.
like reinforce things because it's getting out of hand.
I
You could've got
understood that part. It's just like, why single me out like in
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
fashion?
I think
though,
that
you
was
know?
not being mindful at
Police
all.
being police.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, enough about me. I'm sorry. Dime Daddy.
Oh yeah, we're in intros.
Yeah. That felt like that was like the whole. And now we're
Right.
out. Show's
we're just
over,
getting-
That was the,
everybody. Topic of
Just
discussion.
getting
Grinder.
started.
Dime Daddy, how was your week?
Hold on, y'all. Let's not really hear it. Here.
Don't worry.
Sorry
There's
about
like
that. Okay. So this week was really like, I would say, kind of, I don't know, just calm. You know, it was just like kind of do the same shit every day. Work out, go to work, go
Right.
home. Like literally the same shit. I just been on routine this week, waiting for the weekend so I can chill. I'm doing a kickball game tomorrow at the park. It's like
Oh,
a bunch of
shit.
people.
Nice.
So I'm like, you guys should come if you
Getting
want.
active.
But yeah,
my
bringing the
foot.
kids there.
I
And
wish
stuff. So
you know
yeah,
what,
like that's
we
it's
should
gonna be
just
fun.
show up.
Yeah, that's fun. So I'm just gonna do that. Just gonna have a chill weekend. But it was kind of like, I did it. You know what I mean?
Cool.
It was a week.
It's here.
I'm alive. I'm blessed.
Yeah, we here.
How about you guys?
You know, God's teaching me some cool things right now. You know, and I was going through some things and thinking of the mindset of like, poor me, poor this, poor that. And then I started looking at it and I'm like, he's never been wrong before. You know, he's never failed me. And, you know, I am who I am because of him. So, you know, in all that, I'm trying to look at everything, like I said, as like, you know, it's just another lesson. It's another blessing in disguise. And I'm super pumped for the AZ Hip Hop Fest. I cannot wait for it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to be able to share some stuff from the album coming out in January. So I cannot wait. I'm just so pumped.
Album, huh?
Yes, my heart on the line. I've been working on it all year. I've been working on it since the EP was done last year, and I have one EP out that's on iTunes and Spotify, the For Me EP. So that was like kind of the introduction, and I was getting my feet wet, recording, and had one producer, you know, getting the beats from him as well, and really finding my signature sound and like comfort, you know, just being comfortable. It's, you know, there's nothing more better than going to a session and already knowing like you're gonna have a dope session because like the chemistry,
Right.
you know,
That's
because
like this.
of the
Oh,
team
yeah.
That's
camaraderie,
for us.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
We can
that's-
feel it.
Yeah, that's very important. So I'm stoked. I've recorded like 55 songs this year, and I've only released 7. Total,
What was the name of that
total.
song that we opened up to? That shit
Losing
was
It.
hot.
Losing It
Losing
is the first song from the album, and that was you know, writing the whole album for me was kind of able to touch on things that I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
Also that I do because it's gonna make me feel better. And
Yeah.
it's also gonna help somebody else.
Well, they're gonna be
Right?
able to hear it through the album, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. That your story is gonna be told. I mean, I've heard a little bit of it. I think I have from what I've heard at the house, and that shit. Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm excited.
I can't wait. We got
Yeah.
shit in the works.
Yeah.
Plans being talked for that date. Do you have a date you want to give? Or
Yeah,
is
it's gonna
that
be
still-
January 17th, 2019.
I knew it was gonna have a 7. I felt it.
Yeah, so I'll be 24 too.
A
So it's
big turn up.
Yeah, so
Is that
last
on your
year-
birthday?
Yeah, so last
Oh,
year
dope.
it came out on my 23rd birthday, and it was
Okay.
my EP.
You want
know?
to keep that tradition?
Yeah, I want to keep the tradition, and I'm going all out.
Let's do it.
I'm doing it. You know,
Hell yeah.
I have a lot of support, and I have a lot of great people, you know, on my side that are real with me. You know, that don't just gas me up, but also that, you know, make sure that I stay level headed and like stay on the grind and stay focused and know that even though like I feel like I've made progress, I'm nowhere near where I want to be.
Yeah, you
There
brought
you go.
one of them with you, my
Yes.
boy Josiah. Man, what's up, dog?
Doing good. How you doing, brother?
You know me. You know me.
Big chilling, big high every
Yeah.
day, you know. Well, I mean, this week's been really good. I've been trying to work on my consistency and getting back to my roots. And something I love doing is music. And me and Wrangler been doing this stuff since we were in high school. Like just putting a promotion group together, you know, just trying to go out there and venture out and work with other people, you know. We both hit Third Squad, our boys, you know, Third Squad, our boys, our family, you know. We doing our thing, and just like me and Wrangler, we're just kind of, our worlds are colliding like in a weird way, but it's a way it's never happened in the 10 years I've known him. So it's just like we need to take advantage of this opportunity that God's given us, and we're just gonna have to just go, like you know,
keep going with it, bro.
Sure.
Because I'll tell you something, man. You come a long way. I don't know Wrangler as much as I know you, man. And just like you were talking about before the show, you're giving me all this praise, but I have to give you the praise as well, bro, because at that point in time I learned something about myself, you know, that I could also be a leader and I could also help somebody else out that needs it. And not saying you needed help, bro, like I just seen your potential and I didn't want you to blow it like I did, because what the situation I was in was my second chance. And I didn't want that. I didn't want you to be in that situation where you needed a second chance.
Yeah.
And I was like, this little nigga got some fire in him. You know what I mean?
you saw yourself in me.
Yeah, bro.
And that's why I related to you when I was a 15 years old sophomore. Like I was like, dude, he's just like me. Like put me on Wiz. Like even though I was a Wiz, like I love Wiz. Like you really put me on Wiz. Like you put me on that swag. Like you know, staying over your house, coming over after basketball practice. You know, teaching me how to dribble better, working on my form. Like we was
Good
in there,
Samaritan.
you know, like
I was
You've
just
been a hippie for a
we
very
was
long time.
nasty.
and we would go on the park during lunch and you know cross everyone up and no one was messing with us, but you know he really didn't mess with anybody at PA at that time, and it's like I didn't take that for advantage, you know. It's like I'm with skates. It's just like it was just more like I felt like he was a big bro. I never had a big bro, so it was just really dope to have that.
Oh yeah,
have that
Yeah.
in my life, you know.
The bromance is
What?
real.
Hey.
And to see my boy doing good, you know, relinking, like, you know, just what I said, like, getting back to my roots, like the people that actually brought good into my life, like that's all I want to do.
Yeah.
And
Very much.
all our worlds are colliding. Like the shit that's happening with you guys, same shit happening with us. Jonesy, like my man, talk about your past week, bro. You had some.
Yes, I wanted to ask. Let me ask Amal,
We
how
had to
was the
save.
performance
We had to
last
save
night?
the best for last.
Yes, because I've been dying
it
now.
is tripping, but yeah.
Stop,
Guys.
So nice.
I performed at the Respect the Underground open mic yesterday. It was pretty cool. A good chance to network and stuff like that. So that's basically where I'm at for my last week and going forward. I'm just really trying to network, expand my reach of people that do music, engineer, whatever, so on and so forth, and meet different people to put on for us here at the podcast and so on and so forth, and for obviously me as an artist and everyone else as well.
So are you ready to get in the lab before the Hip Hop Fest or what?
I'm ready to go, man.
Hey.
I'm about
always
it.
ready.
I'm about it.
Amal, how was it? Like, how'd you feel?
We can
Were
record
you
Monday
stoked?
if
Were
you
hyped?
want, or Wednesday.
Were you nervous?
Let's
I'm
do
about
it. We'll get it in
I'm
on
sorry.
Wednesday. I'm
Everybody's talking
always
about
ready.
other stuff. Amal.
No,
Oh,
you're
my
good.
fault.
Yeah, it was a good experience for me because the last time I performed was at the State Fair like 4 years ago. I mean, and from there on, I hadn't really made much music. Kind of got really serious about it this year, and it was kind of like things are starting to ramp up now, and the work that I put in earlier this year is going to pay off pretty well. So, I mean, it was a good experience to be in front of people again because that's what I like. I like being in front of people. So
That's dope.
But
I'm so
enough
happy
about
for you.
me.
Yes.
No,
Let's
don't
get
be
into the
like
grinder.
that.
Oh,
I
let's
couldn't
get-
wait to ask you. I wanted to ask you earlier, and I was like, I'm gonna
No,
ask
hey.
him.
No,
No.
we'll get into
Okay.
it. But the Daily Grinder today is the Hip Hop Fest anyway, so we can go ahead and segue over to that. See exactly what we're doing. I know I'll be performing at Scarlet at 325 in the Monarch there, and come out and support me and Wrangler Dan. Do you want to give away your time?
Oh yeah, we are Stage D. There's going to be Stage D outside, 7:30, November 10th. So we're stoked. We can't wait. Like I said, we've been waiting all year. Dirt Squad's been working. We have a consistent videographer with Bullis Visions, and we've just came together, and all of us are making our own moves. We're working. We're doing it, in private. And with Rook being in Oregon, it's kind of hard to do stuff together. He comes here, for the big shows and, for when we need to do what we need to do, and AK's out there working and grinding as well. We're real pumped. We're excited. We're excited to see everybody and see how everybody's grown from last year, because we have some artists that we keep in contact with and like that we watch, and we just like peep, and we want to see the growth. That's what it's all about. It's about, every hip hop fest I feel like is dope because you see everybody's growth. You see everybody who had the potential, who used it, or who wasted it, and I feel like that's common, a lot. So I'm so stoked. I can't wait. And we're sharing the merch booth. So that's gonna be dope
I was
as
about to
well.
say,
Yes,
y'all just
yes.
going about the music side and
sorry.
shit, which is definitely.
I was just about to pass it to you. Yeah.
No.
Let 'em know. What's
No.
up?
We definitely want to have our hands in the music scene, like all the way. But you know what I'm saying? We got us a little booth.
Yeah.
We teamed up here with Wrangler, got us a booth. We'll have our Hippie Life merch out there. If you haven't seen it, which I'm sure you have because all you guys are listening and all the listeners follow us pretty heavy. But for those of you that are new to the show, go to hippielifeent.com and you can check out the 2 designs we have out right now. They are available in different colors, which will just be released at the Hip Hop Festival as of right now. And then there's also another design that'll be released possibly Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm just waiting for a few details to be put together. But all in all, we'll have 3 total shirts out there for you guys to purchase for $25 each. And the money's just going right back into what we're doing. We're trying to get our own spot so we can bring more people through. So we can definitely put our hands into more organizations, more things going around in the city, events we want to host, just shit like that. You know what I mean? So your contribution is going to, go back into the city for sure and make sure that we're putting on for Arizona the right way. Because that's what the fuck we put this show together for, is to put our fingerprint on Arizona and expand. And I think right now we're doing a great job, especially you two with the music. My nigga Jones, like, it's fucking phenomenal to see your fucking wings just coming, bro. Like, it's crazy.
I know, I'm
bro.
so excited.
I think the craziest thing is that, like, before, with as far as music here in Arizona, there was always a feel like it's every man for himself, but you can kind of feel the tide changing, and you kind of feel the artist and everybody else coming together and starting to try to work together to actually bring people up and get people the success that they need. Like, it seems like people are really trying to connect.
Well,
and
I
make
think
something happen.
I think what it is everybody's seeing the big wigs working, the big wigs at AZ working,
Right.
and I feel like everybody's like starting to feel complacent with where they are, And then I mean, for me, talk about, we're here at DigiLab Deli every day. He's doing a song every day.
Right.
Like that's ridiculous. Dan G, another one. You know what I'm saying? He's making moves all over. Justice put out his album that charted. That's another person. Felix
King
Bag of
Emmett.
Tricks.
I want to shout him out.
Another
He
one.
just
King
dropped
Emmett.
that. I forgot what it was called, man, for real. But it's fire. I just can't think of the name. It's the weed. I'm having that octopus brain. I'll have it for you. I'll have it
Dime,
for
go
you
ahead,
before
chime
the
in.
end of the
What
show.
you got?
I think that I am around like a lot of people who make music, and it's just crazy how much talent is like so close, and how I feel like Arizona, like, they don't really do like enough like local artist stuff, and it sucks. Like, I don't know, I just feel like like the network could be stronger. I feel like there could be a lot more stuff going on.
Right.
And then just for us, for example, like the platform, I'm going to keep it real, the platform that we're trying to bring on, there's a lot of people saying like, nobody cares about Arizona artists. But even like us, starting small, like, we're trying to get you, we're trying to know who you are. We want to know
care.
your music. This is networking. Everybody that runs through here, some people don't leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
That's true.
like, we want to have more opportunities, and we're trying to do big stuff. So I think it's like fucked up when people don't want to fuck with you because like, oh, who are you guys? But who are you?
Yeah.
So,
Like, you
I
know
got
what I
a
mean? Not
question
to
for
say
you.
like to be like that, but if everybody like worked together, then it could be just so much more. So it's frustrating for me because there's a lot of talent out here.
I got a question for you. So I hear what you're saying, but you're an artist yourself. So don't you think it's time for you to get out there? I'm gonna put
Bang,
you on
bang,
blast.
bang, bang,
I'm gonna put you on blast.
bang.
Don't you think it's time?
Here
You
live.
think it's time? It's time to build.
I
It's
think
time to
so.
network.
You just gave me more motivation.
You're
which
making
means
so
I know
much
you motivated
fucking moves,
yourself.
Dime. Like
I
for
know.
real.
This is the time. This is you are in your element right now.
But
You
here-
need to break
I know,
out.
I know, I know,
Sample.
I know, I know.
baby step.
I don't
You-
know. I think it's just go ahead.
You know what I think it really is? What it comes down to? You can't be scared to fail. Because
Yeah.
if you haven't tried, you're not gonna fail.
You
Like,
already failed.
I'm gonna fail at everything. Because that's my mindset. I'm gonna fail. Because if I go and think I'm gonna do this and that, it's not gonna happen that way. So my mindset is totally, I reverse it and I get things done and things happen. It may not happen in a week. It's the grind and you staying consistent
Right.
and you really truly believe me. You think you can sing, you go sing. You
Yeah.
record
My
when
thing
no
is,
one's there, you know?
I'm not scared to fail. I know I'm popping.
Yeah.
It's just that it's just that when I want to get into my music, I want to make sure that I can focus on it. I don't want to, because right now I am doing a lot of stuff and it's hard for me. Like it really is for me to balance a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to get so much stuff done like mentally because my life is
My
been
thing
just a
is
mess
that you don't
lately.
want to put
I
off
just-
your dream
I know.
because you got a lot going on.
I'm
Yeah.
not
You may
putting it
never
off.
ever
Yeah.
get
I'm
the
not
time to
putting
do it.
off. Well, yeah.
Life is always going to be there.
I guess I am.
Life will always going to be.
It's crazy.
Always going to
It's
be
too
there. There's
short.
always going to be something
I
in your
know.
way.
I need
You
to.
have
I
to
have
go.
to time.
You have to go.
I need time management.
Well, that's
what
the
it
crazy
is.
thing is I thought I was being pulled in every which direction, and then now I'm in the spot where I'm learning that lesson, you know, and now I have so much free time. So now I'm back to
Mhm.
spending 4 hours a day, whether it's writing, whether it's watching interviews to prepare myself for PR, like whether it's XYZ fill in the blank, you know, I'm taking the initiative and taking more time now that it's coming down to the album's coming out, and like I have one shot at this is how I feel, and I'm very hard on myself, like, you know, I literally, I feel you. Time management is everything. And if you're not giving yourself your you time, you're going to go crazy.
Right.
You time for
Right.
me is music, and whatever that means, whether a car ride, smoking a blunt, whether in my room listening to the same song 10 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just have to make sure you give yourself your you time, or you're going to lose yourself.
I just think
Aw.
you need to make a song, and whether you put it out or you don't put it
Yeah.
out, you need to make a song. You need to make a song.
You
And
got
so
this,
so you
bad
can
boy.
hear
You guys
yourself,
are making
so
me
you
be
can
like,
feel
I'll
yourself.
show you.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me give you this
Show
real
us.
life
Right.
example right here. Me and Wrangler is in the same position we were last year, well, with like album or with EP, but like having a show, dropping it on his birthday. Like we're in the
Right.
same position, and like we sit back and we talk about like what can we have done to actually make the EP like pop out more or get more streams or just get out marketed more. And it's just like the way I think I'm happy that we failed, because now we have no distractions, and it's like we know we know we want. We know this is the life we want, and just like we're not out there. He's not out there making bullshit music. Like he's really out there trying to help someone, bring someone up in life, and just like keep grinding. Like I've seen this cat like
I'm
be
gonna hype
really.
him when you get, you know, he's doing
You
thing for you.
He's really like me and him been going back and forth. Like he really like. It's like history repeats itself, but like, what are you gonna do when it repeats? You're gonna make the same mistake. No, we're gonna capitalize. Like that's what
Right.
it is. This and like
Right.
this, we're doing
Boom.
a podcast. We're at the, you know what I'm saying?
When I talked to him earlier, I know that you said that before you were kind of worried about, you know, what's hot, and then now you're doing more stuff that's authentic to you.
Yeah.
And you want to put stuff like that out, and I think that that's dope.
It's scary.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's scary because I haven't had my sound before. I used to people listen to my music and they'd be like, "Oh, you sound like so and so," and then like now after the EP, it's like, "Oh, that's Wrangler Dan," which is dope.
Right.
So now that I'm there, now I feel like I just don't want to be complacent or content and stay there. But like I'm also nervous because I just found my sound and I don't want to go too far off the path.
Mhm.
But I'll never know if I don't. So that's what I do now. I find beats that are crazy and like that I probably wouldn't do normally, and like probably a trap beat that you probably hear like someone like rap on, I'd probably sing to, because like I
Right.
can.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So now when I go into studios, when I go into writing sessions and everything, I listen to the beat and I try to listen to it and like, what is it trying to tell me not to do? And then
Right.
I'll do it. You know, and like I'm having the most fun that I've ever had. And it's not, I don't go in and like hit a writer's block or have to sit there and like let somebody else like go first. Like I tune everybody else out and I'm sitting there and it's the beat and I, you know.
Do you
and,
give
that's
like
everything.
the people that you let hear your stuff, the trusted people that we were also talking about, like do they give you good reviews now? Like
Yeah,
like,
it's turned around.
a lot
It's
more?
crazy. Yeah, and it's crazy because at first I was always like, "Oh, y'all are like gassing me up," and then like when they would be like kind of salt. When I was salt, what they'd say, I'd be like, "Oh, y'all are just being too real," and then like now their opinions have changed.
doesn't it feel hard almost because it's so easy to be yourself, especially when people like love that? I think because I would always say when I came in here how I said I was anxious every time I come in here, and I kind of just think that now thinking about it in the back of my head is like I think that I am anxious and nervous because I'm scared, like I wonder what I'm gonna say today and if they're gonna like it. You know what I mean? Instead of just flowing and doing my thing. And every time I come in here, I'm like, oh my God, I'm nervous. But every time I'm like, that show was so good. You know, like we did a good thing. I get like so many good reviews on it. And it's just like, it's okay to be yourself because a lot of people like that more.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I feel like that's what's gonna stick.
yeah, the
Yeah.
stuff that
Yeah.
I
You know what I'm
heard
saying?
from you like is very relatable and it sounds very real and it sounds really good.
Thank you.
Unmixed
Appreciate-
and everything.
I
So
appreciate that.
for
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you.
Jonesy, how did you get prepped for last night, bro? Because it seemed like it was like you
To
got
be
Wait.
honestly, I worked on like my regular 9 to 5.
That's motivation
Um,
right there.
Just
just went out and did
just
that.
went out and
handle
did it.
business.
I just
Right.
went
Secured
9
the
to 5,
bag.
took
I
my
gotta be
wife
here
to
and I'm
work,
going.
and then.
Secure the
All right, babe. See you
Right.
later.
But I mean, I'm always practicing my music. You know, like I'm anybody that is an artist. Like you probably don't listen to the radio. I listen to my music all the time,
Right.
24/7. Listen to beats 24/7. Listen to other artists that I like. That's it. That's all I do is music. So I'm surrounded by it. So when it comes time to do that type of thing, the only block I might have is myself. Maybe
Right.
nervous or something like that. Other than that, I think what I was telling somebody yesterday is like, I'm scared I'm gonna forget the words. And then I think I fucking wrote the song. I know the
Right.
song. I wrote the song.
Right.
I know the words to the song. So it's
a mental thing.
it's a mental thing. Exactly. And that's music in general.
Yeah.
Music in general. If you're an artist, if you don't have the gall to be persistent and keep going, because you're gonna want to quit. There's gonna be days you want to quit. There's gonna be days where you're like, nobody's fucking with me. I don't want to make music anymore. I don't want to do any of this shit. You know, it's gonna be days like that. If you don't have the determination to get through that, then it's not for you.
Not for you.
Right.
It's not for you.
I want to say, like, I want to add on that. I don't think you should like generalize it to music.
I was gonna say
because-
that.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because
Yeah.
when you said that, yeah,
for
because
sure.
that's like
because in a way,
period.
yeah, because
That's true.
like there's so much
Everything
like,
is mental because we have the physical
Yeah.
capacity to
because
do
every
whatever.
day I cook for a professional chef. I bake for a professional chef who's critiquing my shit
Right.
inside and out, from the taste to the way I put it together to the way I measure the shit, like to the way I take notes on my ingredients. Like so like that critique, like I can feel you guys
Right.
in a very heavy way, and especially like with this show, like just like you were what you said before the show when I fuck around and I was like, I'm gonna write a song. You were like, you're doing too much. Like
Right.
I definitely am, bro. Like
Hey, we
just
only
with
live
this
once, man.
yeah, with this show, like my head is always thinking, like I'm always thinking about our next move, the next.
That's the thing. Even no matter what happens, the work never stops.
Mhm.
It never stops. Like we were already just talking about whatever's after the festival, right?
Yeah.
It never ever stops.
Even when you're with
you
your
have
family,
to be okay with
when-
that.
The
You
time
have-
with your
you have to be
family,
able to
it's
come to
like,
terms
oh
with that.
shit, like
Yeah.
I gotta look at my phone real quick, like because I gotta make sure that I'm
It-
in on this business. Like,
Right,
it's
exactly.
It's not
That I'm
just.
not missing
It's
something.
not just
or-
I'm checking my Facebook and Instagram numbers. Like it's
Right, it's
business.
the
Like we're
job.
talking actual business. We're talking numbers, and like I just want to take the time super fast to shout my girl out for putting up with that. You know
no,
what I'm
for
saying?
real.
Like
I'll do the
she
same.
takes the like a lot of the heat and the
Right.
shit off of like me with as far as the kids, like to try to make my day as less stressful as possible. So I just want to give a quick shout out to her super fast. Just thanking her for doing that for me and
For sure.
always like helping me out because I'm telling you guys, like my mind never ever stops, like especially now that we have a clothing line drop, like oh shit, like and we
What's
have
next,
an
right?
artist. Yeah, that's always what it is.
What's
like
next?
I already
What's
have 2
next?
more t-shirt designs worked up in my head. All I got to do is give them to the artist and they'll be drawn out and boom, we have, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just boom, shit like that. And I also want to say that I'm proud of every single one of you guys in this building because it takes a lot, you know, like you have everyday lives and then in the back of your mind, you always got to be like, okay, shit, I got this. I got to do the podcast or I got to write a song or I got to take my man somewhere. I got to be there for my man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, or I got to be there just for my boy. Like, you know, you guys are all fucking doing something and this on top of your lives. And I just noticed that before the show, you know what I'm saying? It took like a situation that I'm not going to bring up for me to realize like we all have lives outside of this. And I got to remember that at the end of the day, you feel me? And my nigga knows who I'm talking to.
Well, I mean, me and Wrangler, we were here like 2 hours early. We were hella just like, bro, was like, let's get down there. Like, you know, we really wanted to do this, you know, just because this is like the first step. Because it's baby steps. Like,
Yeah.
Everything is like, I'm not expecting the most, but like,
You crawl.
you know, you
Yeah.
gotta crawl before you walk, and
And
it's
you
just
always
like,
fall. Yeah.
And if I'm doing with people that I vibe and like we share the same connection and like ultimate goals, you know, we're
Yeah.
trying to bring out positivity and love out into the world, you know. That's the way it goes.
Real quick, I wanna talk about the underground scene in AZ and how and why it's so slept on. Like, what is that about?
I already spoke on it.
I have my
you
my
did. You
take on
dabbled.
it is kind of like it's very unbiased and it's harsh just because
Yeah.
I'm not from here and I just don't understand. I know Wrangler looks at it a totally different way because he interacts with more people and it's like works with RTU and stuff like that. But me, I don't understand why it hasn't blown up if we're right next to California. It doesn't make sense why we're 4 hours.
It's our own people. Like, it's definitely our own people.
And it's them being selfish.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not
It's
gonna
exactly
play.
what
I'm not
Diane
gonna.
Cali be
I'm not gonna
lit.
play Jones
Yeah.
shit because Jones shit slaps. Oh, I'm not gonna play Deli shit because he's dropping a song every day. If he gets on, he's gonna show the love. What don't you understand? That's why Futuristic isn't putting people on because he understands the scene here is dead. And why he's gonna be the one that Futuristic? You know what I'm saying? Futuristic to me want to put everyone on. No, it's not like that. Like he's waiting to see who's gonna make that move.
I agree and I disagree. And this is why. Futuristic just put a book out, okay, for independent artists and gave out secrets and everybody who takes this shit serious and really wants this as a career. I promise you, if you get the book and read it, as I've heard from a lot of people in the Arizona scene, that it changed their whole life and how they do music. And in music, they said music before was my lifestyle. But like learning these things that I was so close to doing, but I was doubting myself, goes back to that, doubting yourself.
Right.
If you know the direction that you're going to go and that you're going and you have all the places and all the things. So you're building a house and you have the concrete and now you're putting up the walls.
It's the foundation of it.
If you read something or you learn something, get some intel that you're closer to where you think you are you going to tell me it's not going to motivate you more to work harder to get to there? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he's giving free game to people, not signing
Dropping
somebody. I
keys,
feel you.
right.
I feel what you're saying there. And he's also independent though. You know what I'm saying? So
I think we need to realize that
yeah.
as if somebody is an artist from here and they blow up, they don't have an obligation to put anybody.
I was gonna
Well,
say
no,
that. I
people
was
want
gonna say
people want
that.
handouts is what I mean. People want
Right.
that Birdman handout. Oh, that Drake cosign. Like people want that cosign. They want that clout, and I just don't understand. Hard work and dedication will get it, and that's just where people are being very selfish and like going out with people's names, and that's not. People aren't gonna want to mess with the music scene if people are just going out their heads. Like
It's like crabs in a barrel. Nobody.
it's like
wants to
what
just
made it's like
exist.
what made the
'Cause
drill
it's-
scene
the
so
community is
big.
dope. Like I don't know. I just feel like it has a potential to be really strong. But
I think it's coming together though.
That's why we brought this.
Yeah,
shit
that's what I
together.
was. That's what I was saying. That even if it was that way before, like
It's
you can
definitely
really
changing.
see, you can definitely see the change in just the environment and what people are more accepting to in the Arizona music scene as a whole. And people are more willing to work together now.
Yeah.
But there's still snakes out there.
We
so,
don't have an identity.
Not yet.
What made the drill scene so poppin' in Chicago 8 years ago? What made it poppin'? You know what I'm saying? The California was dead until YG, then Kendrick. Like the West was dead until they started
let
coming
me
out
tell you
of
something.
nowhere.
Let me
When
tell you
Ty
something.
Dolla $ign and DJ
Hey,
Mustard came.
they
found their identity again.
I gotta argue with that because
disagree.
when
we don't
you
have
go
a,
to
we don't have an
Cali,
identity.
when you go to Cali, like if you go to a hood in Cali, they slap like their hood artists, like
Yeah, Cali
niggas
has
from
their
their
own
hood.
shit.
That's what. That's
we're
what.
so
And like
close to them
even
to
like
not-
I got some niggas from Cali that I chill with that live out here, and they slap their nigga shit back at home, and they're like, yeah, that's my nigga shit. Like even if that shit, because all Cali beats got that same little funk to it where you can just
That's what he means. Like we don't have an identity, that we don't have
But-
something that's stuck to. But I disagree.
But we
because
also don't have the people to sit there and listen to our shit, giving people a ride home on Uber or Lyft. Like, why ain't you bumping the underground shit? Because in Cali, you'll hear that shit. You know
We're
what
meant
I'm
for
saying?
the.
Well, what I mean is-
we are meant for the pop scene. We are like, this is what I mean. Like Arizona is known for the what is it called? EMD. That's
EMC?
that. No, EMD. Whatever it's called.
EDM.
I'm high as a fool,
EDM.
but yeah.
EDM.
EDM. That's what it is.
I fuck with that shit heavy. I'm no disrespect.
Well,
I'm high.
That's what I mean. That's our identity. Like we're not known for a
know.
rapid state.
I disagree. I think that
What's
the
up, Jonesy?
Arizona music scene, its identity is that we're diverse. We
Diverse, yeah.
we are culturally diverse.
Every man to
They are
himself.
so
That's how it
different.
was.
So many different types of artists here that there's no identity because we're enigma.
But do we want to?
We're
Do
an
we want to
enigma.
stay underground or do we want to be worldwide? That's my. We want to be
But the
trapped.
potential in that is us working together, not having
Yeah.
But
not being
that's what I
having
mean
something
by
that
the
labels us
mind.
all the same.
No. That label, none of that. It's the mindset, like the underground. Like everyone keeps saying underground. Why does it have to be an underground scene? We need to think
Because
worldwide.
that's where it starts. Underground.
But hold
The
on, hold
underground
on.
has to build up that big scene, bro. Like, you think about it, like all of the real artists started underground. Look at Jay-Z. Look at Eminem.
But they traveled.
Look at,
Remember what we talked about?
they didn't
like,
always travel. They when Jay-Z started, they started in a basement.
He was selling records outside
Future
of
and them
freaking-
started in their basement, bro.
But
Like
they
they,
were
didn't travel.
Well,
People-
Atlanta's a whole different scene because you got strip clubs and all that.
Future
out there,
was
gang.
in Maryland. They all had.
Future was in Maryland.
I swear he was in.
How
Am
high
I
are you
wrong?
right now? Are
Fact
you-
check.
Whoa.
I said, what were you gonna say?
All right, so back to the
But
AZ
anyway-
thing.
anyways,
I think okay, so
Take my glasses off.
I think we are getting a new identity,
TT.
and it goes back to everybody working together and being more personable and seeing that like it's not about everybody against itself. And this is why I'm saying that Respect the Underground is one of the biggest platforms in Arizona for underground music. Okay, and you know they're doing what they're doing, and they're pulling artists, Joyner Lucas. You know what I'm saying? Like bigger name artists. Now they have 2 albums that a studio in Arizona has produced and mastered and put out that has charted on the Billboard.
Right.
And one for I believe a Grammy.
Grammy.
I believe a
Double
Grammy.
Grammy.
A double
They come
Grammy. You know what
here
I'm saying?
for-
So
people come here to
yeah.
record.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like I see what you're saying. There's not people like there is in California, and the scene is
Right.
different because our downtown Phoenix isn't downtown LA where Ellen is, where Dr.
Right.
Phil is shot, where this, that, and the other is shot. Like we don't have that. You know what I'm saying? We have the
got
Phoenix
Mill
Suns.
Avenue.
Looking at us.
Right?
And
No,
what the
but I'm
fuck's
not.
that?
I'm not. But I'm not like yeah.
Okay,
But-
tell me.
Not compared to shit like
Yeah,
that.
no, but you know
Okay,
what I'm
you want to
saying?
know what
No,
Arizona?
but facts
hey,
though. We don't have act. We don't.
No.
You can't go downtown and get an acting job.
I'm
Right.
I'm just
You know what I'm
thinking
saying?
about identities. Our identity
Hollywood
is
is
we come.
different. We
People
don't
come
have
here to
that.
party.
It's not a city state, bro. What
That's
do you
what I'm
mean?
saying.
We're a
This is-
party.
This is not
We're
a.
a
This
party
is not a
state.
Right.
nightlife freaking state.
It's a business.
People come to Arizona to party
You go to Tempe to party. You don't go to Phoenix
or
to party.
Scottsdale.
Or I rather go. People go to Tempe to party.
Nigga, I ain't went out in like 5 years. I don't know where niggas go.
Where the kids are.
I don't know. I gotta be
They go
worried
to-
about who's in the toilet and shit.
Get your ass out.
Hey, boy, close the door for your sister crawl in there.
You don't have people looking. That's a big deal. That's why.
You know what? We're gonna do this shit together. We are going to do this
We're
shit.
gonna look back at this and fucking
Yeah. You want to
Shit.
know about looking back?
She got me looking.
is
That's the first track we did together.
the motherfucking post when I was drunk that I put up that I was gonna do a podcast.
Oh, I seen that shit.
And then a year later, it was literally a year later, I'm here with like 5 episodes deep, dope ass
7.
crew. Well, I'm talking about just at that mark. It was like a year when I was fact checking. But like that's the thing. I'm like the whole dreams that y'all was talking about, we were
Yeah.
talking about and pushing.
Yeah.
Like that shit comes to life when you put it out there and you work for it and you think about it every day and you don't just have an idea and you park. You know, they say parking lot that question. You don't parking lot that, or if you do, you at least go back and bring that shit back to the front and
Right.
keep working on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm just really glad. I'm so glad and grateful for my sobriety, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be sitting here with y'all right now. Like that's dead ass. I'd be out fucking shit up. So y'all niggas, love y'all, man.
Every time it's shit.
I love you too. I love you too, Skates.
For real. So yeah.
All
We gotta
right.
turn it up. What's up, Jonesy?
Do we have anything else we want to discuss about the festival? We have tons and tons of tickets.
I'm gonna stay tuned
Yeah.
for a lot of
You have tons and
surprises.
tons of
Yes, let's get those out of our hands for real. We have like between
I have-
Jonesy
I have,
and
like,
Wrangler,
Probably
how
like
many?
1,000 something
Yeah?
tickets or
Damn.
something.
That's
like
a
that.
1,000.
We have a lot.
Listen here. You know, like between everybody listening to this and us alone, we know 1,000 people. So hit us the fuck up.
Come support.
Yeah,
Just
for
come
real.
see a good show and
Like,
like really, you know,
This
we
is
talked
a
about
2-day festival. You are getting in for free. It's sponsored by Corona.
it. Yeah.
Like there's gonna
Respect the
be
underground
plenty of fucking food
Mhm.
vendors. There's gonna be a plenty local
kids.
talent.
Yeah, kids.
Yeah.
Kids, kids
Yeah,
get in for
anyone
free.
can come.
By warning though, because there's gonna be explicit content. So if you bring your
Right.
kids, you just have to understand they're gonna be
Yeah.
exposed to adult things.
Right.
But it is supposed to be an event where you can bring your kids to. But I suggest like you just do it. Why not? Like it's in the heart of the city. You're gonna get exposed to all this fucking talent for free. Like shit you would actually have to pay for.
Right.
Like
Right.
Lollapalooza.
And just the same,
Yeah.
I'm all the same quality. First of all, like how much is Coachella? But like,
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
to do something.
Yeah.
I think, to end on like
Yeah,
that
no.
topic about the underground, this is my mission statement, be the change and make a difference. I want to be the change as into what I've been through and the life I've walked, and help other people to make a difference, in their life and in my life, because I'm making a change and a difference in my life every day. And I know that it's, it goes off to other people,
Yeah.
and so that's what this is about. Come to the hip hop festival. Be a part of that change. Be a
Yes.
part of that. Let's speak it into life. Let's speak it. I told
Yes.
myself
you could be
I
one
was
of
gonna
those
have
people
a car
that say,
in
"Hey,
December, and I had a car before.
I
You
was
feel me?
there.
Like,
Right.
Right.
I'm there.
And
I
buy a
saw
shirt.
Wrangler. I saw Wrangler perform that song at the hip hop festival. Oh shit! I saw Jonesy at First Friday, fucking doing his thing. Man, look at his ass now. Like you can be that person to tell that story to other people that sit there and want to talk shit about these people that put their heart and their soul into to bring you this fucking music every single day, whether you like it or not. They still put their fucking life into it. So you get the opportunity, and I say opportunity because that's exactly what the fuck it is. I get the opportunity to witness these guys fucking come up, and I just feel blessed being a part of it. Like
It's inspirational.
outside of
too.
hippie life entertainment, outside of the clothing, outside of everything we're doing, just the fact that my eyes get to like lay witness to this fucking event, this life-changing event for some people is a blessing. And we are trying to share this same fucking blessing with you, 1,000 of you.
Right. All
We've-
1,000 of
come
you.
We've given out so many fucking tickets to this point. Like I've just been giving them out. School,
Yeah. Just wherever
everywhere.
you can.
I leave them in the Uber cars.
Hey. That's
with
the
our-
what.
Along with our
That was you? That's
No,
you.
yeah, I was about to say.
Right.
No, I was about to say,
Yeah,
along with the
shit.
business card, I be leaving the business cards in the dispensaries
Hey.
everywhere. Like,
Dope.
Yeah,
If
I've
you
had
see
a
us-
few. I've passed my
That's the
cards a
best way
couple
of
times.
marketing.
I've
Yeah.
gotten
Right
some
there, bro. You
personal
have to do it
ones.
yourself. You have to.
yeah,
You know.
we are our biggest supporters. and I'm y'all's biggest supporter too. I got
appreciate
all
that,
y'all's
man.
back.
So
Appreciate
sweet.
Ooh, I don't know if it's the weed or what, but I'm in a good mood.
Do you feel like
I am
light?
big high.
I'm in that
right
mood.
now.
I
I
feel-
am big high.
I feel
right
like
now.
my whole body
It's
is
the chakra
smiling.
spray.
Yeah.
My whole body's
It's the
just
chakra
smiling
spray.
right now.
Yeah, it is. I feel different too. I feel. Woo.
But
All right.
I want should we roll up into the strain of the day?
Yep. Go
All
ahead,
right.
man. I mean, I was trying to read this package, but I don't even see the name on it. But you can
Man,
go ahead.
fuck that place,
do that.
dude. I'm gonna talk
do
about
it.
the shit. I don't even want to talk. First of all, they made the package so hard to get into. No, and then
No.
the fucking wax I got, it was supposed to be some shatter, and that shit was not shatter. I had to put it in the freezer. Like, no. So we're gonna talk about the good old shit I got from my boys at Valley of the Sun, and they're gonna be here on the show. They want to come in and educate us on marijuana a little bit.
Okay.
That's gonna be so dope.
Bring some fire through. So the strain we're smoking on today is one of their like top strains they've been selling for years, and it's called Alien Orange Cookies. I had to just stop and wrap my mind around that.
Alien orange cookies.
Alien Orange Cookies. It's a hybrid. And I'm pulling I had all this shit earlier in my fucking phone. Okay, so the flavors this shit kicks off are orange, citrus, and sweet. And that's what made me buy it, because I smelled that shit and all those flavors hit my nose at once. And I was like, nah, that shit would taste bomb. Never mind. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's just me. So anyway, the effects that it produces are happy, euphoric, relaxed, uplifted, and
Oh,
creative.
see, I can feel
Makes
that
sense.
uplifted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why I
yeah.
said my whole body feels like it's
Nope,
smiling.
it's the chakra spray. We already said it. I'm
Yeah?
not gonna
Well,
say it
that's
again.
it.
I'm just kidding.
It's a mixture of both, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it is too. Well, I said that before I even smoked that chakra spray was doing me right.
Y'all was
So-
spraying that shit like holy water. Like, y'all need to
Man,
be-
you
Hey,
gotta
y'all,
be in
y'all
tune
talking
with
about
your
being happy and uplifting. I just
vibes.
want to thank y'all for having me.
Hey,
Ah,
man.
man.
No,
Y'all
this
dope,
is what
bro.
we do,
I fuck
man.
with
It was
you.
a
Bro.
pleasure.
In
It's
all
cool, bro.
honesty,
It's dope.
dude, when you came over to the crib, I didn't like. I think we were on episode 3, and our like, not to brag, but our show is popping way more right now than it was episode 3. But you came through and you were like, bro, I want to be on your show. And I hit these niggas up. I was like, hey,
We've
bro,
been talking about you for weeks,
Hey,
bro.
Yeah.
I got
Weeks.
us a
Since week
guest
one,
set
that's
up
good.
for I got us a
Right.
guest set up for the hip hop festival, blah
Hey.
blah blah. And yeah, man, you decided to come through, and it's just perfect timing. It made sense.
Yeah, I
So,
appreciate it. I see the vision, and I talked to you. I told you after our first conversation I had. I said I already like it all because of the vibes. I told you.
Oh,
how
yeah.
Vibes are everything, and you
Yo.
can't fake that shit. So when you really click in chemistry with one person after a conversation, you feel like you've known them
Forever.
Like, yeah,
It's
like
weird.
that's dope. So yeah, thank you for having me. And
no problem, bro. Well, real quick, we have a. I just
Oh no, I'm not anything.
no
I just
no
wanted
no.
to say
I
thank
just
you 'cause
wanted-
you were
no,
saying
yeah, you're
uplifting.
good. I was just saying before Josiah got into his spiel. I'm gonna give him that light. I just wanted to finish off strain of the day real quick. Let y'all know the medical effects that this shit cures real quick. That's stress, depression, pain, headaches, and lack of appetite.
That's
Which
fuck.
explained why you was
I'm
hungry.
all help me.
She was
You
like,
wanna
I'm
know-
hungry
you
as
wanna
shit.
know
What
what's-
are we smoking?
You want to know what's crazy?
Fuck.
I've been my tempo on my right side's been killing me the past 2 days, and that shit disappeared,
Gone?
gone, and like I'm hungry. I've been
See?
craving Chinese
See
food.
what I do for y'all?
So like panda, you know what I'm saying? You know, that was, I was like panda.
Right.
all right. Well, yeah, man. That's what we got for the strain of the day. Strain of the day. Before my nose fucking goes
Oh,
at it
shit.
again. We're
Here
gonna have
we
to end
go.
the show.
Uh-oh.
Let's hurry
Cut
up.
it. Cut it.
Nah.
Hold on a second.
Why
Why don't you go ahead and wrap up? Do your shout out so we can get you out of here.
And then, yeah.
But no,
Hold on,
y'all
I
go
need to
ahead.
blow
Hey,
my nose.
Right. Pause. And I love how you
No,
kept
no,
all
no.
that shit in there too. I was weak as fuck. Right.
Put my whole struggles
I'm
up in the
dying.
my whole struggles and shit. But not real quick. I'll jump into the hippie of the week, then we'll do shout outs. The hippie of the week is actually this company called Snugs Co. They're a clothing company based in Arizona. And for every shirt you buy, they actually donate a shirt to a kid in need. So
That's dope.
you can follow them on Instagram and Facebook at SnugsCo. That's SNUGGS Co. And they have a website, obviously, snugsco.com. So check that out, and big shout out to them for, helping the community out as well. So with that, we'll hop into shout outs, and we'll start with
You.
Dime Daddy.
I'm not ready. Dang, I have to think about it.
All right. How about our lovely
Making this so
guest?
difficult.
Hey, there
We'll
we
start
go.
with Wrangler.
Wait,
How
what a
about you?
shout out.
Shout outs.
Just-
Whoever the fuck you want to. This is your time to shout out whoever and
If you got a
whatever
message, you
want
wanna say
to.
something?
A message. This is your time, brother.
All right. Damn.
See?
Okay.
That's
Actually,
right.
I like being put on the spot. So here we go. I want to shout out everybody who is out there going after something in life. I want to tell y'all that working hard can never end, and there's never an ending limit to that. Also, that you're gonna face times that are hard, that are difficult, where Jonesy said, where you want to quit or you want to stop, where you second guess yourself. And I feel like the times that you get through that more should stand out, because that's you getting through it. That's the strength that you have. That's that's your mind. That's you finding your coping skills to get through whatever it is. And just never give up. Like we were just talking about. We're gonna look back at this.
Yeah.
and it's gonna be insane. So
It's gonna be we're gonna have a flashback.
So you gonna rap something for us?
Oh yeah,
sing something?
you want me
dude.
to sing something?
Yes.
Dude, you know what? Thank you, Dime Daddy, because your ass was about to
Alright.
slither on out of
Please
there.
don't ask me, please.
I just want to give a quick shout out to all the niggas
I
out there.
can give y'all a little something.
Nah.
I want it.
Oh, you want you? Hold on,
Yo,
do
I
we
don't
need a
want
beat?
it.
Is we going acapella though?
We can go
Hey.
acapella.
Hey.
Cause I'm trying to get all my peoples up, and we grinding every day, so we gonna level up. Keep all the stress, all the hate to the side, man. You see, yeah, all we do is get high, man. To the
You a fool, nigga.
Nah,
You're
hey,
a
Wrangler
fool.
has some. He has some written down. He got some written
No, Wrangler. You wanna go off the dome?
I don't rap.
Don't rap, sing something.
All right.
Sing
Yeah.
like
Come
what?
on.
Sing us.
Shut up, shut up.
What?
I'm just kidding.
She trying
Sing the
to.
best
She
you
want to
got.
pray.
Hey,
Sing
real
me something
shit.
that's just gonna put me in the mood, child.
if you had a guitar in hand, I'd play you some guitar and sing.
Oh,
But-
Next time we'll get it.
all
next
right.
time.
Got lucky.
I don't rap. That's not.
No, we
problem.
would. We just a little melody. What do you? Little.
Just sing.
What song do you like to? What song do you like to
Nah.
sing when you're in the shower? Everyone sings their
Or
favorite
whenever,
song
give
in the
us a little
shower.
snippet of one of your new shits.
One of my new shit.
Oh.
One of your new shits.
Sneak peek.
Damn.
You're performing. Give us
I
like a
know.
little.
What are you gonna perform? How about like a little taste of what you'll perform at the festival?
Hey, there you go.
That simplifies it.
All right, let me. Alright, I got cotton mouth.
No, I understand it.
The
I'm grabbing-
bakery in here.
You about to sing and I had to grab my water. Like, damn.
The baker got me thinking I can rap.
Hey.
There's this.
By the way, I was playing.
You see what we do, people? We create and fulfill dreams here. You hear me?
At the bakery.
Only at the bakery.
So there's this song that's gonna be on my album. I was listening to Chris Brown and Somo at like 3 a.m. I know, weird, random. Well, I feel like everybody who does music is weird, and you don't have to
True.
admit it, but y'all
That's
are.
true.
So I was listening to it, and I heard this beat, and that KB made, produced, Coppercat, and then I wrote this song. So this is like the hook. It goes, "Let me tell you how I feel. Tell you what you drinking on. Baby, you got sex appeal. You know how to turn me on. Let me tell you how I feel. Shouty, what you drinking on?" There you go.
Hey.
Hey.
All right. All
I'm
right.
glad we peer pressured you to do
Yeah,
that.
that was So,
That was
ladies,
very nice.
make sure you follow Wrangler Dan.
That was very
If you want those panty droppers, you heard it here from Dime Daddy's mouth, because you can see the fucking You could feel it. I'm putting her on the spot, baby, in the bacon. It's all right. It's all right.
Anyway.
Look at she had to straighten out her hat. Fuck you, nigga.
Gage, use a fool for that.
Huh? It's the weed.
Shout outs. All right, I want to shout out Wrangler Dan. I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm a job.
I love it.
Oh.
That's dope.
All right. That's classic. Let's do it. Big shout outs though.
Oh no, so always shout outs to Paul.
Yeah.
Hey.
Trainer Paul.
Yes.
I'm on. You wanna sing?
Yes.
He's got me starting some new shit on Monday. I'm not ready, y'all. But I'm ready though, for real. You know what I mean? Not ready, but I'm ready.
I got you.
So after that, I'm almost shout out my homegirl Crystal, giving all the good vibes.
Hey.
All the time. She's like,
She did.
I don't know.
Huh? She
I'm on my
sprayed that shit in here.
spirit animal. Oh my god.
Transform.
She got the cheetah. They both got the cheetah print
I
on and
fuck with
shit.
her.
Leopard print. Damn.
Yeah. All right,
I'm
but
about
yeah.
to give me a dashiki now. That's
Boy, chill. Hey, for real though, who you want to shout out, Josiah?
I'm gonna give a shout out to Wrangler Dan and the Jordan Yates, two people that are still really close to my life that I still look up to and vibe with. You know, I haven't seen Jordan in years, and
Facts.
somehow God linked us and met at the mall. Then boom,
It was through a fucking pyramid scheme, bro.
the pyramid scheme didn't buy me though, because I
Buy
was
me.
like, damn. I was like, no, it didn't buy me.
I was like, sounds good. Sign me up.
Really? You could do all
I'll
that?
take all that extra money.
Will
Little
G.
did you know.
Stupid.
Get me out of this plan, bro.
And just
Fuck
with,
all that.
And just with Wrangler, I'm just like, I'm one of his biggest fans, and like I tell him, I like seeing his music, the way he's grown. Like I just want to keep seeing. Like I'm blessed to be right next to him, be his
Yeah.
right hand man. You know, to see this, you know, be hard on him, because I'm his biggest critic. You know, I'll say that shit sounds like ass. Pure D, like, dude, bro, are you fucking kidding me, bro? You know, just like
Put your ass in there, try it again.
and he'll take it, and you know, and he'll take it, and he'll
Yeah,
and
that's
he'll
the
go
best.
and he'll run with it, and he'll get other people's, you know, say so. But like he always takes mines, like, cause I'm gonna give it 100. Cause if I'm a yes man, ain't shit gonna happen. you
Yeah,
know?
that's
right.
true as hell.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah, you need people like
Hell
that in
yeah.
your circle,
For
because if
real.
you're just gonna stay consistent. Yep, everything's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
I
it's
just
good.
think it's like, you know, because I know like obviously if I didn't have talent I wouldn't sing, you know, so like I
Right.
know I'm talented, so I know people are gonna think I'm good, so like I like, you know, but it's different when I want someone's real opinion to, you know, someone to get, as I'm saying, when you have those people that you like,
Right.
I'm gonna have a listening party after I put together
Mhm.
what songs are on the album with those 5-10 people, and I'm gonna let them listen to the whole album front to back, and they're gonna feel how they're gonna feel, and then, you know what I'm saying, like
That's
that's
dope.
I'm gonna have to adjust from that or not, you know what I'm saying, it all depends. And then, you know, there's also those opinions that mean more,
Right.
you know, than
Right.
other people, because you have to have a balance. You can't have everybody who feels the same way. I want the people, I have a lot more people out of the 10 who are more hard on me than they are the yes mans or the, you know, like I'll write some shit sometimes and I'll be like, oh fuck yeah, and I'll be like, I'll show them on FaceTime and they're like, so let me know when like you wanna do it again, and I'm just like, damn, like, but it's
That
like,
wasn't it.
Fuck you,
yeah,
man.
But
But we know you have it in
you
you.
need that shit. You really do, because
Yeah,
then
hell
you're
yeah.
always just gonna think that you're there, and that's that shit of never being content. But always like, I mean, you know, never being content, you know, but always wanting to be consistent. If you're always consistent, you're always growing. If you're always growing, you're getting better. I'm gonna be LeBron James one day.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Amen.
Third squad's in the building.
Hey.
Always remember
Yes.
that.
Who you shouting out? Jonesy.
I want to shout out. Well, first we'll do that later. Never mind. I want to shout out Fonz Gutierrez, man. I mean, his project, the Fonzarelli project, is really dope. He's got a show coming on November the 16th. I just copped some merch from him and got my tickets to the show, his album, everything. Really dope engineer. Really dope artist as well. You know, he'll really give you the time of
right.
day. He's really about the music. So, other than that, I mean, I'll shout out myself as well. I mean, I'll be at the festival with
Shout out
Wrangler
to you,
Dan
sir.
as well. You can listen to my album now on SoundCloud. It is
Yes.
available. It drops on November 10th
SoundCloud.
at the festival. So
Dope.
That's dope.
I just want to give a shout out, really, just to my team for real, like, and you guys for sure, but definitely my team, cause like they gotta put up with a lot of shit with me for real. Like,
true.
I'm like, nah, for real.
I
like,
am so glad you said something
Yeah.
because I'm just kidding. No, just-
How much time we
Nah,
got?
I just, cause like I'm just always on 10, and I'm always like going. And like I said earlier, like I just gotta remember that like we all got lives outside of this, and just cause like I can do this doesn't mean.
But could
somebody-
you imagine how things would be different if you weren't that way? Because they
Yeah.
expect that from you.
Yeah.
So you kind of hold them at that accountability.
Yeah.
So they're always making sure, like, that they're
Yeah, they
always
check
carrying
That's
me
why
the
out.
weight.
annoying as people are bosses.
They check me
Yeah,
out.
very
Let's say
true.
you're
You feel
annoying
me?
ass all the time.
Hey, I just, you know what I'm saying?
But real shit,
I just,
respect
there's
Oh.
just times
Oops.
where
That's
like
I feel that way.
I gotta share with y'all. Like I'm always thinking, and even if my thoughts are
I don't mind
wrong,
it.
I just got, because they'll always correct me. They'll always and support me, even if I feel like that choice is very, like with the shirts, very bizarre. Like they're just like, fuck it, let's do it. So I mean, big shout out to y'all, man, for keeping me in check. Big shout out to my woman, because she does the same fucking thing
Hell yeah.
every day, and she has to put up with more than y'all do.
And make sure you show her love and shout her out in real life too, not just in
Yeah,
this
no, I
moment.
do. I've been doing that
Show
more.
my girl some love.
I've been doing that more. I've been, especially because she does a shit ton. So I've been trying to do my best to like help out more and just show appreciation. So
I'm all good.
I know this would, just talking about her on the show, it makes her feel happy. So I just want to shout her out.
Hey.
Good shit.
Shout y'all out, y'all my family. And we're gonna keep doing this. Like, this hip hop festival is gonna be dope.
Yeah,
The whole
next show's
video.
gonna be live.
We're gonna have like 4 different videographers recording what we're doing that whole day. So this shit's gonna be nuts.
It's gonna be a long day, but it's gonna be a fun.
It's gonna be a long 2 days.
Oh yeah.
We got 2 days of just fucking around. So that being said, everyone.
Oh, I want to give one shout out real
oh,
quick.
yeah.
Last one to
Yeah.
Josiah, bro.
Yeah.
I don't. There's a lot of stuff that happens behind
There's
the
a
scenes.
lot of bro.
You know, he's my best.
I'm loving this episode.
He's my best friend. You know, so
Yeah, man.
he's been there through the back together, not back together relationships. You know, he's been there. Actually, when I went to jail, he was there. He was there at my court date. Like, he was there for all like really important things that like nobody else could be there. Like, if I went with somebody else, it wouldn't be the same. You know what I'm saying? He's made that
Yeah.
impact in my
He's
life.
that
and
ace.
he puts up with me. I'm not bipolar, but like I'm so like serious and strict with my music that like I just am an asshole sometimes, and sometimes I like forget that like he's also my best friend, and like I have to, you know, like just remember that at the end of the day. And like if it was like there's not me, like he's with me through the whole journey from now to finish.
Good
You know
shit,
what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
that's
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
stick
really
together.
good.
You
Don't
guys
ever
got,
lose that.
yeah, you guys got
that's
a
a
real,
love you,
my nigga.
you guys got a real strong thing
That's
going on.
bromance.
So,
But he keeps me on my toes as well. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He keeps me like straight and makes sure that like I'm not losing my focus. And then when I lose my focus, he checks me, and that's dope for him. So yeah, shout out to you, Joe. Appreciate you.
Love you, brother, man. It goes both ways, man. On baby.
And my sponsor, Class Clothing, they're gonna be here for the AZ Hip Hop Fest. That was the secret of the damn day. I forgot to tell you, Jordan. My sponsor will be here from California, and they're gonna be
Oh,
at the merch
dope.
booth. They're gonna have
Hell
some
yeah.
merch.
Hey.
We're gonna be doing a photo shoot actually the 9th if any of y'all can make it.
Oh,
We're
that's
gonna be
dope.
going downtown, and if you want to be
yeah,
a
I'm gonna
model,
make it.
we're gonna do like a shot like downtown Phoenix and represent really Class Clothing coming to Arizona because it's coming to Arizona. So we got some
Awesome.
real cool ass
Yeah.
things in the works.
Well, I'll get with Josiah and
Yes.
we'll get the details. But yeah, man. Thank y'all. Thank everyone for listening. It's about time we wrap this shit up now.
Josie, close us out.
Everyone's
Hey,
good.
let's get another Wrangler Dan track on and close this bitch out.
Thank you
don't
for
Oh
wanna
yeah.
shit?
Before that, don't forget to follow us on all our social media
yes.
platforms. Hippie
Mhm.
Life
Oh, yeah.
AZ everywhere.
everywhere, and shop at hippylifeent.com.
Yes.
I promise you, I will put up the new design as soon as I get it. But the shirts are fire.
Hell
Fucking the HL shirt is available in black and white. So just picture that bitch black. Oh my God. Anyway.
It's nice. That's dope.
Yeah. That being said, man, Wrangler Dan, my man, as soon as you get that fire ass track, take us out, boy.
This is Wrangler Dan. Thank you for tuning in to Hippie Life Radio.
I said I feel your touch, never understanding of the feeling lust. Everything's been changing that's surrounding us. No, you're not the same. I won't play these games. We're better off alone anyway. I say you do you, I do me. No ifs, ands, or asking about it. We have a history, but you know there's no way around it. What we should have been, where we could have went, the lessons that we learned, time and money that we spent. We can't go back now, that's never been an option. I'm the happiest I've been. Right now you can't doubt that. No hate on my side, I'm just living life. I've changed my ways, I'm trying to live right. I said I feel your touch, never understanding of the feeling lust. Everything's been changing that's surrounding us. No, you're not the same. I won't play these games. We're better off alone anyway. I've been thinking about you. You know, no. I've been thinking about you. You know, no. I'm addicted to your touch. I'm crippled, you my crutch. I love you so much. I said I love you so much. Passing love notes through class. I'll put you first, never last. I said please check yes or no. Right before we go, I only want the tension. If the tension's with you, you the teacher, I'm the student. I can't stop breaking rules. I said I feel your touch, never understanding of the feeling lust. Everything's been changing that's surrounding us. No, you're not the same. I won't play these games. We're better off alone anyway. Yeah.